Hello everyone. Because of the widespread criticism that this government has received from various quarters regarding its vaccination drive, the Press Information Bureau of India released a so-called fact-check document on May 27th attempting to debunk those very criticisms. This document was authored by V.K. Paul, a member of the Niti Aayog. Among the first criticisms was that the government of India is not procuring enough vaccines for itself, which is leading to huge shortfalls of vaccinations all across the nation. The sad reality is that India was among the last nations in the world to place their orders for vaccines. Countries like the US, UK, Australia, Brazil and Japan placed their first orders for vaccine doses in May of last year, while we placed our initial order of only 1.6 crore vaccines in January of this year. The next criticism that the government has received is that it is not doing enough to give approvals to foreign-made vaccines. The truth is that approvals were only given in April 28th of this year, a whole year, almost a whole year, after other nations around the world had given approvals and placed their first orders for vaccines. The reason for this is twofold. Firstly, India was under the false impression that COVID was a minimal threat to us and we as a nation would not need vaccinations. Secondly, Modi wanted to boost his own image of India as being Atmanirbhar and being able to solve our own problems by using Swadeshi made in India vaccines. The third criticism that this government has received is that it is not doing enough to ramp up the production of its own domestic vaccines. Covishield is supposed to ramp up its monthly production from 6.5 crore doses to 11 crore doses. Covaxin is supposed to ramp up its production from 1 crore doses a month to 10 crore doses by allowing 3 more companies to produce Covaxin. But all this can only be possible by October. But it raises a valid question. Is it realistic to expect that these 2 companies will be able to meet its own set targets when it is not able to match existing demands? The Indian government has admitted itself that Bharat Biotech has only met 44% of the targets for the months of March and April. 2 crore doses of Covaxin were supposed to be delivered and only 88 lakhs were received. The other criticism that the center has received is that it has abdicated its responsibility towards the states to save its own image and it is not supplying them with enough vaccine doses. We are one of the few nations in the world where the center is not acquiring vaccine doses in bulk and is allowing individual states to place their own orders. Recent statements from Delhi and Punjab state governments have shown that foreign companies like Pfizer and Moderna are not ready to deal with state governments because they cannot guarantee them with indemnity clauses which would protect them from compensation costs in the future. Additionally, it would also be definitely cheaper for us as a nation if we were acquiring vaccines in bulk. Now we are in a situation where states will be competing with each other to procure vaccines for their own citizens. A market with only a single buyer is a form of price control and it gives enormous leverage in price negotiations to the buyer. The only ones who will benefit from this policy are pharmaceutical companies and private hospitals who will be able to charge as much as they want with the customers. Yet again, the Modi government has shown that it cares and thinks more about the rich man of India than the common man. The rich can get easily vaccinated while the poor will be left out yet again. The vaccine production capacity of India currently stands at approximately 28 lakhs doses every single day, out of which the center keeps 21 lakh doses for itself. By its own admission, the center says that the states and private hospital needs around 18 lakh doses to meet its requirements. But it is only able to supply 7 lakh doses. This has led to a 60% shortfall in the requirements of the states and private hospitals. This could explain why the vaccination drive is down by approximately 80% all over the nation since the beginning of this month. The situation has become so untenable that S. Jaishankar, our External Affairs Minister, is in the US right now to procure vaccines for India. 70% of the vaccines consumed by the world are produced in India. We have the largest vaccine production capacity in the world, and the Modi government has failed completely in using this to our advantage. Less than 4% of the nation is fully vaccinated. In January this year, Modi was boasting to India and the world that we are the vaccine guru and are saving the world. But the truth is, because of his stubbornness, inability to take any criticism, and short-sightedness, thousands of our own citizens are dying every single day. Modi wants to portray the image of being infallible and steadfast with his decisions. It is time we recognize that his words are nothing but bluff and bluster. All words and absolutely no action. Modi has first put the lives of the entire nation at risk by not staying true to his own word. And now that it has all gone horribly wrong, the Indian companies are being forced to break their word on vaccine deliveries, endangering the lives of millions of others all around the world. No amount of PR and image makeovers for Modi can hide this fact. It is also time that we hold him directly accountable and responsible for the carnage, the slaughter, and the mass murder of our own citizens. That's all for today, friends. Goodbye.